Hello, everybody. This week we have been talking about our emotions. Our emotions are our feelings, the way that we feel. Sometimes we feel happy, sometimes we feel sad, sometimes we feel angry or frustrated or surprised or jolly, right? Well, today we're going to talk about feeling silly. Have you ever felt silly? I know I have. I get the giggles and I just run around and acting all silly sometimes. So today's book is called Silly Sally. And we need to remember there are times that we're supposed to be silly, but there's times we're not supposed to be silly. So when we're at home or we're just playing, that's okay to act silly. But if we're in the grocery store or we're at a place where we're supposed to be quiet, we're not supposed to act silly, okay? So we need to remember there's places to act silly and there's places not to act silly. Let's find out about our book, Silly Sally. What makes her so silly? Look at her. Oh boy, she's upside down. Silly Sally. All right, Miss Mingo, you ready? Silly Sally went to town, walking backwards and upside down. Oh boy. Can you do that? Can you walk upside down and backwards? I know I can't. On the way, she met a pig, a silly pig. They danced the jig. Do you dance the jig like the pig? You hear those rhyming words? Silly Sally went to town, dancing backwards and upside down. And now look, who's joining her? The pig. They're so silly. On the way, she met a dog, a silly dog. They played leapfrog. Have you ever played leapfrog? That means you jump over somebody. Yeah, pretty cool, huh? Silly Sally went to town, leaping backwards, upside down. And look at, the dog is going with her and the pig. They are so silly. On the way, she met a loon, a silly loon. They sang a tune. La 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 la. Silly, silly. Silly Sally went to town, singing backwards and upside down. And look, now she has the loon, the dog, and the pig all upside down going to town. Silly, silly. On the way, she met a sheep, a silly sheep. They fell asleep. But look at this. They fell asleep upside down. Silly, silly. Now, how did Sally get to town? Sleeping backwards and upside down? Huh, look at that. They're all upside down and they're sleeping. Silly. Along came Nettie Buttercup, walking forwards, right side up. Huh. That's how we walk, right? He tickled the pig who danced a jig. He tickled the dog who played leapfrog. So now he's tickling them. Do you get all silly when somebody tickles you? I do. He tickled the loon who sang a tune. He tickled the sheep who fell asleep. He tickled Sally who woke right up. She tickled Nettie Buttercup. Whoa. And that's how Sally got to town. Walking backwards and upside down. All right, well, that is our silly book about Sally. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.